3-2, the resolution 1507 has passed on its first reading.
Okay, that was the second item under the agenda. The third item is Mr. Curtis.
Thank you, George Curtis, Development Manager, City of Live Oak. This item pertains to a request for a partial building permit fee waiver should a affordable housing proposed development be approved as part of a competitive program that the state of Florida has opened up for Hurricane Idalia impacted counties. So Swanee County and the City of Live Oak is one of 5 counties that are targeted for this funding. There's 8 applications that have been submitted to the state. 5 of those 8 are in the City of Live Oak. And out of those 5, only one of the developers has submitted a request for any partial building permit fee waiver in order to get some additional points on their application. And the amount that is on the form for $10,000 represents about 20% of what the building permit fees would be based on their proposed 38-unit apartment complex behind the old Publix South Oak Square on the 5 acres that has the multifamily zoning there. So this matter, should it be approved, would authorize the city manager to sign the form and would be included in their request going to the state. And we understand that within about a month or so that the results will be released as to who qualified and got the funding. So we don't know how many projects will be funded or what the state's going to do, but that's the item before you.
And just to clarify, we're just voting on giving Mr. Sessions the power to sign the partial building permit waiver fee, basically.
Right,
That's it.
right.
We're not.
And this does not cover tap and impact fees. Those are a totally separate
Yes,
statutorily required fee that we charge. And there's tap and impact fees can't be waived because they're tied to our loans that the city has out. So this would just be the permit fees.
Yes, sir.
And just to confirm, Mr. Curtis, we talked and it's looking into the program. If they're not funded based on this application, then they don't come back and say,
Yeah.
we still want to do the project, we didn't get the state funding, we're entitled to our $10,000 waiver. No, it's tied to them receiving the funding through this specific state program. And if they're not a recipient and they still want to develop, then the 10's off the table at that point.
Right.
Yeah, I'll offer a motion to approve the authorization of the city manager to sign the partial building permit fee waiver.
We have a motion. Second. And we have a second. Is there any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? And the motion carries.
Thank you.
Okay. Anything else for good? Okay, that was item 3. Meeting is adjourned.